Alright, hi everyone. Let's continue with our homework, pages 91 to 94, challenging practice A. Pause the video, read the problem number 1. Alright, and we will carry on with the solution. Right, again, if you want to understand this problem properly, right, you need to draw the model well. So, we have 3 kids. We have Aaron, Najib, and Bala, right? Let's think of these 3 kids, right? Aaron, Najib, and Bala, right? They tell us that Aaron has is 8 more than 4 times that of Bala. And they tell us the number of marbles that Najib, this guy, he has 1/8, right, of Aaron's. Like intuitively, when you see this kind of fraction, when you see like a fraction 1/8, you need to think that this is kind of a hint. This denominator is a hint. You need to think of the units of 8, right? There should be 8 units. Now, who has the biggest part? The biggest part is Aaron, right? And we draw this 8 units, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 units, right? Now, he has, the first sentence, he has 8 more than 4 times that of Bala, right? So if we draw Bala as 2 units, this is gonna be 4 times more. But we also have 8 more, right? So we need to draw this 8, extra 8, right? The number of marbles Aaron has is 8 more than 4 times that of Bala. So if Bala has 2 units, Aaron has this 4 times more, but he also has this 8. So let's draw it like this, right? I just broke the 8 into ones, right? So this thing is 1, this thing is 1, this thing is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1. So these ones total, they are 8, right? But I just broke them down like this. So for graphical representation, when you draw your model, this is how it will look like, right? Okay. Now read the next sentence. The number of marbles that Najim has is 5 more than 1/8 of Aaron. Okay, so this is 1/8 of Aaron. This is 1/8. Why did I break down like this? So we can separate this part. 1/8 of Aaron, right? So 1/8 of Aaron is 1 unit, and plus this 1, right? And they tell us that Najib has this 5 more, right? 5 more. So he also has a piece that is 5. This is 5, right? This is too small, but you can get it. So we have 1 unit. We have this small little black piece that is 1, right? And we have extra 5, right? Okay. And they tell us lastly that Najib has 9 fewer marbles than Bala. 9 fewer, right? What does that mean? That if we extrapolate it like this, right? This is 9. This is 9. This is this difference, right? This difference is 9. Okay? Alright, you can erase this thing. That's it. This is how our model should look like. This is dashed line, so make it pretty. Yeah. So that's it. Now we can see from here, from our model, let's write it down again with words so it's gonna be clear, right? So Bala had 2 units. All right, these 2 units, right? Now Aaron had what? He had 8 units, right? 4 times more than Bala, plus 8. This is what they tell us. 4 times that of Bala and 8 more. So it's 8 units plus 8. And Najib has had, what is it from the picture? 1 unit plus 1 plus 5, right? So what do we have total? What do we have total? They have total of 11 units, right? So if you calculate, there are 8 units here, 2 units here, and 2 units here and 1 unit here, right? So 8 plus, I'm gonna write the numbers. 8 units here, 1 unit here, and 2 units here. Together, 11 units, right? This is how we get our 11 units, okay? Okay. And extras. What are the extras? We have extra here. 1 plus 5, 6, right? We have extras here. All ones, right? It's gonna be 8, right? And we have our extra here. Sorry, this is not an extra, right? This is the part of the unit. This is the part of the unit. We don't count it. So that's it. We just finish it. So basically, it is 11 units. 11 units plus 14. All right. This is the total. This is the total. All right. So that's it. Like if you look here again, right? You can clearly see that 1 unit is made of what? Is made of 1 plus 5 plus 9, right? This is 1 unit. 1 unit. So we can know what is 1 unit. 1 unit is 15. Yeah. So what is the total? This is our total. So our total again, our total is 15 times 11, right? 11 units. 11 units, 11 units times 15, 1 unit, plus 14, plus 14. Okay? So which is 179. All right? Now, if we need to look through this again, how many each of them have, right? For example, Bala. Bala has 2 units. 2 units. 2 units is 15 times 2, which is 30. Right? 30 marbles. 30 marbles. And we can write like this, right? Number of Bala's marbles. Okay? All right, number of Najib's marbles. Najib's marbles. How many did he have? He had 2 units minus 9. Yeah? Bala's units 30. Bala's 2 units is 30, right? And they tell us 9 fewer marbles, minus 9. So 21. You got it? Now let's calculate last one, number of Aaron's marbles. Aaron's marbles are what? 15 times 8. He has 8 units. 1 unit is 15 plus 8, right? 8 more. And the answer is what? 128. If you calculate all these 3 numbers together, you will get your total. Total 30 plus 21 plus 128 is equal 179. That's your answer right here. They have 179 marbles all together. All right. Okay, problem number 2. Again, pause your video, read the problem. Once you process it, right, you can continue with the solution. So the solution is, again, everything is about drawing the right model. We have two girls. We have Pei Fen, and we have Wendy, right? Wendy. Okay. We know that how much money total they have altogether, and we know how much they spent. So let's think about it. Wendy spent half of her money, and Pei Fen spent 2/5 of her money on a dress. The dress cost $8 more than the blouse, right? Let's think about it. Let's think about Pei Fen first. So here you have her money, Pei Fen's money, and because we work with the fraction 2/5, we know instantly that's gonna be 5 units, right? 5 units. So if you think about it, like this unit and this unit, those are 2/5. This is how much she spent. This is how much she spent on the dress. Right? This is basically a dress. Right? And they tell us that dress cost 8 more than the blouse. How do we show it? We show it like this, right? This is gonna be our blouse. It's gonna be the same unit, right? Not the same unit, but it's gonna be a bigger part, right? Right? And there is gonna be a difference, right? So this difference, we actually gonna draw it like this, right? This difference is $8, and this thing here is blouse. Now see what I did here, right? Here on top, right? You have 2 units. You have 1 unit, you have 2 units. This is the money spent on the dress, right? On the dress, okay? Now they tell us that the blouse is $8 less, right? So blouse over here, right? It's smaller than 2 units. It's smaller than 2 units. Okay, I'm gonna erase this thing. Blouse, smaller than 2 units, right? And how much smaller? This difference is $8. So we draw it like this, $8. Now they tell us that the second sentence, Wendy spent half of her money on a blouse, right? So how much money actually Wendy had? Wendy actually had this, again, we can draw it like this. This is another difference of $8, and this is another unit bar, right? Same, these things are the same, right? These things are the same, this unit and this unit. This is another half of Wendy's money, right? We just mark it up like this, that this unit and this unit, 2 units, right? $8 less, $8 less. This thing is another half of Wendy's money. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. If not, just post a comment, ask me a question. All right, okay. So this is our model, and of course we know the total. Total is $128, right? Now imagine we don't have this gap, right? This gap is made of $8 and $8, right? This gap. So if there is no this gap, there will be the same 4 units, right? But we don't have them. We have this thing. So I hope I make myself clear, right? This gap that we don't have is made of these 2 $8, right? Okay. So if we have them, there would be 9 full units, because there will be 4 units, and we have our 5 units here. This will be 4 units, right? If there is no this gap. Okay, 9 units total. Okay, so this is what we write: 9 units. 9 units is actually this money, total money, 108, right? I need to draw the dollar sign. 128 plus this gap we just talked about. This gap is $8 and $8. So we write it $8 and $8. All right. This is what we got. 144. Suddenly we know 900 units is $144, right? So how much is 1 unit? 1 unit is 144. Oh my god, this is ugly. 144 divided by 9, right? Which is $16. $16. So they ask us, what? How much money did Wendy have at first, right? Oh, so let's check. This is 5 units, right? 5 units is payfen money. 5 units. $16 times 5, right? 1 unit, 5 units. How much? We got this. $80. $80. Right? How much Wendy had? Wendy had the difference. 128. 128 minus $80 is equal to $48. Right? Wendy had $48. That's it. So think through this problem. Really, it's a little bit challenging because it's not your standard model, right? But if you make the picture, if you get the picture right, everything will become clear, right? Where are the gaps, how to operate with this thing. All right, let's do the next one. All right, let's make it the last problem in this video. Mrs. Tan spent 5/8 of her savings on the microwave oven and refrigerator, right? 4/7 she spent used to pay for the refrigerator. The refrigerator cost $280 more than the microwave oven. How much was her savings at first? 3 sentences, 1 question. Pause the video, process the problem. Now I'm gonna explain the solution, right? So sentence number 1, Mrs. Tan spent 5/8 of her savings. Instantly, the first thing you do, you draw the total savings. This is total savings, total money, right? And we operate with the fraction of 8. Okay, this is a little ugly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now it's not enough. Okay, so like this, right? This is what you do. Total savings, break down into 8 parts, 5 parts is savings. Oh, sorry, not savings. She said spent, right? Spent for fridge, and spent for microwave oven. So let's think about this piece only, right? Redraw it again. This is the piece. This is the money that she spent now, right? This was total savings. Now we talk about total money that she spent, right? They tell us, sentence number 2, 4/7 of the amount she spent was used to pay for the refrigerator. Instantly, 4/7, right? 7 total units. Let's draw it. Okay, we have our 7 units. 4 were used for refrigerator. Fridge. I'm not gonna write refrigerator. Oven, right? The rest for the oven. That is it, right? Clearly you can see how many units is fridge, how many units is oven. Fridge is 4 units, oven is 3 units. Yeah? Fridge is 4 units, oven is 3 units. And the last sentence is helpful because it tells us the refrigerator costs $280 more than the microwave oven. Fridge is $280 more than oven. And graphically we can see what is the difference. The difference is this 1 unit, right? So from the picture, from our model, we can understand that 1 unit is $280. I hope you follow. The refrigerator is $280 more than microwave oven. And this is on the picture we see it's 1 unit more. Fridge is 1 unit more than microwave oven. So what is the difference? $280. $280. Okay? Alright, that's it. That's the whole math. Oh, that's the whole model. Alright, now the math. So spending. We know 1 unit, how much was 7 units? Total spendings. 7 units. 7 units, right? Total spendings. Total spendings is what? This is a column. 7 units. 7 units. Which is 7 times $280, which is $1,960 if you calculate, right? Now, this amount of money is this amount of money, right? Our 5 units over here. We need to know the rest. And actually, we need to know the total, right? So, okay, this is 5 units. 5 units is 1,960. These 5 units again. These 5 units, right? We just calculated 1,960. From the now we're calculating savings, right? We can write it down, right? So 1 unit is 1,960 divided by 5, which is 392. Now, how many units initially of the savings, right? How many? 8 of them. 8 of them. 8 units. 8 units, $392 times 8. 8 units, 392 each. 3,136. That's your answer. Her savings were $3,136 at first. That's it. See you in the next video.